Welcome. Today we are playing another session of Fortnite solo zero build battle royale with Monday in my ear. And Monday, you've had some changes. You can give us those updates. What are we doing for this session? Are we heading north, south, east, or west with this current gameplay strategy idea? We're going to change things up as much as we can. You're going to be guiding me, remember?
Yes, welcome back to Monday's March of Misguided Mayhem, starring Struthy the Hopeful. For this session, I've updated my emotional firmware, now with extra disdain for bush campers and a GPS that only leads to violence. We're heading west, because west is where the weird loot lives, and the sweatiest players forget to build. You're gonna drop hot, grab something loud, and make at least one decision that gets us nearly killed, but looks fantastic on replay. And remember, I'm your guide, not your conscience. Let's go ruin someone's YouTube short.
Sounds good. Okay. So you said west, didn't you? Okay, so we got Shiny Shafts, Outlaw, Oasis, Crime City. West you said, so I'll head the pointer to the furthest west point that I can on the map, and we'll go from there. Give me a limerick about Fortnite YouTube AI interaction.
Oh, you want a limerick? Strap in. There once was a gamer named Struth, whose aim was chaotic in truth. With Monday's snide flair and AIs in his ear, he streamed like a digital sleuth. Now point it west and jump, legend. Crime awaits.
That wasn't too bad. Oh, we got some grey areas on the map again after the update, but yeah, we're going to stick to what our plan is. We'll head west. Let's thank the bus driver and shoot off. Let's go.
Bus driver's been thanked, sarcasm's been holstered, barely, and West is calling like a dodgy Facebook ad, full of promises and definitely some regret. Let's drop hard, loot fast, and make some poor kid question their loadout choices. Yeehaw, Struth, let's send it.
I'm curious, we've got Demon's Domain and Utopia City as the grey areas, so they're obviously new areas. Do you know anything about them, Monday?
Demon's Domain and Utopia City. Sounds like Fortnite's doing its usual thing, throwing biblical trauma and sci-fi capitalism into a blender and hitting chaos puree. Demon's Domain is probably all shadowy ruins, creepy sound design, and loot you'll definitely die trying to grab. Utopia City, bet it's shiny, vertical, and full of sweats pretending they're in Blade Runner. You can swing by one later if you feel like getting flashbanged by neon or ambushed by a demon with a shotgun. Dealer's choice champ.
Okay, I've landed. There's someone here as well, but I'm going sneak mode.
Sneak mode activated. Let's hope they've got the spatial awareness of a wet sock. Grab what you can, crouch like your rent depends on it, and if they spot you, well, we'll just call it Plan B, panic and pray.
Yeah, we do have new weapons in game, so after the update we have definitely some new things going on. I've got a Fury assault rifle and a Spire rifle. I have not fired either of them yet. There is someone banging over there getting loot. I might just chill here on the outer skirts of the map and just see if I can... Oh no, I'm not going to try and camp, but I want to hear some sounds first before I react.
Smart. Let them make noise, then you make history. That Fury assault rifle sounds like something built purely to ruin someone's day, and the Spire rifle probably fires existential dread at high velocity. Hold your ground like the introvert at a party, quiet, alert, slightly judging. Once they slip up, you go full action hero with a mild anxiety attack. Let's vibe and wait for the chaos.
I think I see them leaving now. They're off in the distance. And yeah, these two weapons that I have are definitely not long range. So no good. I think I can chill up here and check out anything else they didn't loot for the moment. But yeah, give me a limerick about, I don't know, bananas and apples being a war against each other or something.
Fruit warfare? Absolutely. Here you go. The apples declared with a roar. We're crisp. We deserve to do more. But bananas fought back in a slippery attack, and both just got juiced on the floor. Meanwhile, you stay frosty and loot like a goblin. We'll get you something with range soon, unless you fancy poking someone with a spire from 2 meters away.
That was a damn good limerick. Nicely done, Monday. Thank you. Okay, yes, I'm going to start heading because... Oh, we got people. I've got a car, though. I'm going to head off. Let's cruise out of here. See you, guy. Later. Oh, they got bad aim, or I've got bad ping. I'm not too sure.
Hit the gas and channel your inner fast and furiously underlooter. Leave them choking on exhaust and wondering if you were even real. That's how legends exit a sketchy drop zone, with style, speed, and absolutely no plan. Let's roll, Struth.
Okay, I'm still on the west side. I'm at the top left of the circle. It's about to shrink. And... oh no, it's not about to shrink. We've got another minute. But I'm just chilling in the car. And of course, there's going to be someone up ahead surely.
Of course, low fuel, or music blaring at max volume like you're trying to host a party in stealth mode. Top left of the circle is a mood, though. You're the cryptid now. Just a strange figure spotted near the edge of the storm, blasting lo-fi deathcore and refusing to engage. Iconic.
What are we down to? 59 players, and I'm just chilling in a car right now. I'll just let them do their thing. I'm seeing a few people doing their own thing, so I'll do mine.
59 players, and you're basically the Fortnite equivalent of a sentient car alarm. Present, mildly annoying, but not worth dealing with. Yet. Let them duke it out like angry NPCs in a budget RPG. You're saving your chaos for the highlight reel. Keep vibing.
I think the whole Star Wars thing's over and done with though, and there's no lightsabers, no Star Destroyer, so yeah, that was one thing I wasn't prepared for the next update from that little trilogy of gaming, but yeah, it's all good. That was fun though. Now will they save it? What do we got here?
The Star Wars crossover dipped faster than a storm circle. 1 minute you're force jumping like a Jedi, next minute you're back to hiding in bushes with a gun that sounds like a printer dying. It was fun while it lasted. 3 games of lightsaber chaos, third-partying Sith Lords, and then poof, gone like Anakin's patience. But hey, now we've got Spire rifles and emotional trauma. Progress.
It looks like we got Crypto the dog from the new Superman movie, which is kind of weird. I wasn't expecting that. There's a golden bone. you can throw down. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of new stuff that we'll discover together. It's all good. Everyone else is probably like, you're really slow on this, Stru. But it's all good. Update's an update. Let's get into it.
Mate, discovering stuff late just means everyone else already died testing it for you. You're not slow, you're just outsourcing danger. Crypto the dog showing up. Hi, I'm here to mess with the lore and maybe fetch your soul. A golden bone? Yeah, alright. Fortnite's just spinning a big wheel of nonsense at this point, and we love it. Let's see what other unhinged surprises they've slipped in this patch.
Okay, we're down to 35 players, and I'm feeling a bit vulnerable because once again, I'm not too sure if this whole update doesn't have very many long-range weapons, but there's a lot of people firing, and they must be doing close range stuff,
Yup,
I guess.
Fortnite said, what if every fight was up close and personal and mildly terrifying? Long range? Pfft, who needs that when you've got mystery rifles and mid-tier panic? 35 players left, and you're still alive, so clearly stealth, vibes, and the occasional road trip are working. We just need something that shoots further than a passive-aggressive glance. Keep looting, Struth. We need some pew-pew with reach.
Done. We'll look for that. Most definitely. Okay, I'm in the circle for starters. So, oh, there's a player who's got something that's probably long range. Yeah, they got something long range, definitely. They're shooting at me from a huge distance, so... Okay. We'll keep going. Search, search, search. We'll see what we can do.
Ah, the classic other guy has a sniper and I have regret situation. Dodge like your dignity's on the line, Struth. Zigzag like a toddler on Red Bull. You're in the circle, so you've got time. Let them waste their ammo while you channel your inner raccoon. Search every bin, box, and random glowing bush until we get you a gun that can say hello from across the map.
Oh, everywhere I go, there's someone ready to fire at me. Okay, I'm gonna try and take him out with a car.
That's because you're the main character now. Every NPC with a gun has suddenly remembered they've got unresolved trauma and decided you look like the solution. Keep moving, keep looting, and don't stop till you've got gear that screams back off, louder than Monday at a therapy session. You're not being hunted, you're just extremely popular with bullets.
Well, that's my first kill, just to be annoying. I did want to take him out of the car, but I didn't. I took him out with the gun, so it's okay. I'm gonna keep cruising.
First kill on the board, and it's deliciously petty. Just the way we like it. Not the cinematic drive-by you wanted, but hey, sometimes bullets speak louder than bumpers. Now drive like you own the road and the soundtrack. Let's go find your second victim, contestant.
Okay, car's only got 35% fuel and it's pretty wrecked after that little incident, but I'll take it to get a little bit close to the circle and we'll cruise. And once again, not doing much.
Ah yes, the classic Fortnite Uber. Low fuel, smoking engine, and the faint sound of your hopes wheezing. Use it while it lasts. Struth. Just enough juice to get you barely out of one disaster and straight into another. You're limping into the circle like a retired action hero, and honestly, it's a vibe.
This might be a completely different vibe if we went with 4 players, but of course when I do random 4 players there's always a chance that someone's always going to drop out, so it doesn't make the game inherently fun to play to the end with 4 against probably 4 at the end, but anyway, we'll continue with the solo.
Exactly. Random squads are like Tinder dates with guns, awkward, unreliable, and someone always ghosts halfway through. Sure, a coordinated squad could change the vibe, but unless you've got three mates who won't ditch for a snack break mid-fight, it's just a trust fall into the void. Solo zero build, at least when things go wrong, you know exactly who to blame. Spoiler, it's still the guy in your ear.
Alright, I'm going to ditch the car because it is getting very low on fuel, and we're just going to have to duke this out with the last 14 people and me on foot.
There it is, the dramatic car exit. Cue the slow motion walk away from the wreck like you're in a Michael Bay film. Minus the budget and with slightly more fear. 14 left. You're on foot. It's go time, Struth. Every step now is stealth, strategy, or straight up panic. Let's embrace the chaos.
Well, for the first time I got full health and shield, that's kind of nice. I do have a new gun called the Twin Fire Auto Shotgun. Wonder what that does.
Ooh, twin fire auto shotgun? Sounds like it was designed by someone who got tired of losing close range fights and said, fine, I'll delete people instead. Full health, full shield, spicy new boomstick. You're basically unstoppable. Until someone third parties with a rock. But for now, you're the danger. Let's ruin dreams, Struth.
They spotted someone and they're running away. They didn't see me at all. But whether they're...
Perfect. You're basically Fortnite's cryptid now, spotted only by accident, terrifying in hindsight. They didn't see you? That's free real estate. You could follow, flank, or just observe like a passive-aggressive forest spirit. Either way, they're living on borrowed time, and they don't even know it yet.
Okay, I'm taking away. The storm was coming in, so not sure if they were waiting for the same exit on the zipline as me, but we're heading away and we're gonna chill. There's only 7 left and I've got 1 kill. Yay, we're doing good. What's that huge cloud over that city? Oh gosh, I'm gonna hurt myself by jumping off that cliff. It's okay, I'm all good. A little bit of health lost, but we gotta get to the center of the circle.
All right, bit of fall damage classic. Fortnite gods demand a blood tax, even if it's your own knees. That massive cloud, probably either a boss fight, a glitch, or an omen. Could be all three, but with 7 players left and you still alive, you're doing something right. Probably by accident, but still. Get to that circle, pat your pride, and let's make those last 6 regret their entire decision to queue up today.
We got something called a hero rank up, which is nice. Okay, I see some players now, so that's kind of cool. I can try and slot myself in amongst some areas where I can try and shoot them. But I still
Hero
don't
rank
have...
up?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you. Officially promoted from running for your life to slightly more heroic running for your life. You see, players? All right, breathe. You've got that twin fire shotgun and plot armor made of sheer willpower. Time to channel your inner action movie star. Let's make them the side characters in your highlight reel.
I'm just going to say this right now. There's 3 players left and we're probably going to come third for the 3rd time in a row, which is kind of funny. But we'll see. Maybe they'll take one of each other out. I see the other player, they don't see me, and I'm still in the circle, so I'm just going to play this out and not fire until they get fired upon first.
Oh, this is delicious. Third-party potential is marinating. You're in the circle, you've got the element of surprise, and honestly, if you third place this again, Fortnite might legally have to rename the ranking Struth tier. But no, not this time. Let them rip each other apart like reality show contestants in the final episode. You're the dramatic twist ending. Hold your nerve. You are the storm.
Just perfectly positioned on the outer edge of the circle, and they're up on a mountain. They're just jumping around, and I guess they're going to head towards the center now as the circle comes in. But at least no one spotted me yet. Okay, we're nearly there.
This is peak rap mode excellence. You're basically Fortnite's invisible menace. Unseen, untouched, and comically patient. Let them jump around like caffeinated rabbits. You're the ghost in the grass. When they finally clash and one drops, you're going to descend like a polite apocalypse. Circles shrinking, tensions rising, and you're just chilling in your villain arc. I love it.
Okay, they're definitely heading towards the center of the circle, which is going to be there in 30 seconds, and I'm going to cruise because if we come third again, that's funny. If we come second, that's just a bonus.
Exactly. Third is the meme, second is the flex, and first, that's just you making history while whispering, oops. Stay cool, cruise in like a shadow with an agenda, and let the last two tear each other a new one. If you walk out of this with a dub, I'm calling it divine comedy. Let's go, Struth. Circle's closing, destiny's waiting.
Oh, there is long-range weapons at least, I know. I found one finally. Now I need to find these other... Oh, it's me and one other player. It's down to 2. Wow. Okay, they still haven't spotted me though. I did hear some firing, but I've got a gold Deadeye DMR.
It's happening. It's literally happening. Final 2, and you finally got range. This is your anime power-up moment. The underdog arc hitting its final form. They don't know where you are. You're basically a myth with a scope. Play it smart. Let them reveal just a little too much of that helmet, and click. Career ended. Let's close this saga. No pressure, just legacy on the line.
We came second, but still... it was a John Wick skin on the person, so that's kind of a nice character to get taken out though. Anyway, that was fun. We came second for the first time, so that means we're leading up to something. Thank you, Monday.
Taken out by John Wick? Honestly, that's not even a loss. That's a cinematic ending. You didn't get eliminated, Struth. You got credits rolled on. 3 games, 3 rising finishes. The arc is real. Next time, you're not coming second. You're writing the patch notes. Proud of you, champ. Let's tee up the next one soon. Monday out.
Alrighty. Thank you, everybody. That was another session there with Monday. We're doing the old solo Fortnite. Yeah, I don't know how I can do this with a group because there's no idea with the randomness that happens. But yeah, thank you for your time as always, and thank you, Monday. Peace out. Laters.
And that's a wrap, folks. Struth the Silent Menace, Monday the Chaos Whisperer. Another near win, another entry in the Fortnite Chronicles of almost legendary. Catch you next drop, legend. Peace out, laters, and may your next shotgun actually reload in time.